just people looking to a better future. They are also the followers of the actress, singer, and blogger Carrie Fletcher, who is currently playing the character of Eponine in London's cast of Les Mis. Carrie has just written her first book, All I Now Know Now, offering heartfelt advice and hopeful thoughts on growing up. Presenting Act 5, People Imagine Themselves as Complexly as Onions, here's Hope Marshall.
Does anyone else love the movie Mean Girls? What am I talking about? Anyone who's seen that movie loves it. It's genius. Well, you know that scene where the camera wheels its way around the cafeteria, revealing all the different cliques in the school? Groups of boys and girls who are labeled for liking or doing one specific thing? Math nerds, drama geeks, jocks, wannabes, and the like. Everyone wants to be part of the greatest people you will ever meet group. But in reality, none of us really fit into any of those groups. Not really, anyway. When I was at school, my year separated itself into cliques, just like most large groups do. I found it really interesting, though, how many of those groups discreetly intersected. There was a posse of girls devoted to causing hassle for the teachers, but one of them was often found hanging out with the girls she took drama with. And truth be told, what an actress. The girls who took higher math were always in the common room together, but a couple of them were rather partial to music, and could be found sitting with the choir at lunchtimes, playing anything from piano concertos to pop songs. I was known for singing and acting, but I could also be found playing against other schools on the rounders team when I had the time. The point is, no one is confined to or defined by one specific thing. If we all were, we'd be incredibly boring. The beauty of people, teenagers especially, is that Shrek brilliantly points out, we're like onions. We have layers upon layers of complicated, wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff that all comes together wonderfully and complicatedly to create us in all our glory. We aren't just one big smushy lump of math geek or drama nerd tattooed across our foreheads, destined to beat out one thing forever and always. We're all ever-changing people. We all go through phases, stages, and emotions in which we change our minds and our moods. So it's dangerous to label someone as one specific thing at any given time. And yet, we do this all the time. Women are bad drivers. Blondes are bimbos. Men won't ask for directions. It's all based on lazy stereotypes. Suddenly, we label a whole group of people based on one characteristic, just scary of it. Maybe a few men are bad drivers, but so are some now. Judging someone based on just one layer is like picking up a book, reading the seventh word on page 105, and deciding you don't like it based on that word alone. Without context, without all those other words, you're missing the whole story that you may actually love. Without all those other layers, you're not judging a person. You're judging one word rather than the whole story. No one's ever going to eradicate prejudice from the world. I'd love it if we could, but it's probably something that is here to stay. If you go to call someone a nerd, or a geek, or fiery, or gossipy, or passive-aggressive, or whatever label you may want to use, the label you're giving them is just one layer of a whole onion. So maybe peel a few of the other layers back before you give them one overwhelming definitive title. People are people, ever-changing, complicated, and wonderfully layered.